I have married and divorced, changed my name, no, discovered my name, and joined a political party, the Black Panthers. My name is Assata Shakur.
One, we want freedom. We want power to determine the destiny of our own black communities.
1960s America. The party's 10-step program couldn't be clearer. 2,
we want full employment for our people. 3, we want decent housing fit for shelter of human beings.
Afternoon, sister.
The Panthers' breakfast program in Harlem is spread over 3 churches, feeding hungry and poor children every morning before school for free.
Nice of you to join, eventually.
I'm not an early morning person. It's my first placement, and I'm late, cold and embarrassed.
You do eggs? You can do eggs?
Yes, I do eggs, can do eggs.
She gonna help you out with them eggs.
4, wanting the end to the robbery of the black community by the white racist businessman.
Panther philosophy is to start our kids with something nutritious and warm in their bellies, setting them up good for the rest of the day.
Oh, and sister.
Yeah.
You want motivation for getting up at 4:30 of a morning? Just take a look around this hall.
I love kids. The East Harlem program is the poorest, with some children coming without hats, gloves, scarves, or boots in the middle of winter, trying to keep out the bitter Harlem cold. I get my act together, making sure I arrive on time, and when possible, we will come up with something from the free clothing drive, another Panther initiative.
5, want decent education that teaches us about our true history and our role in the society and the world today. 6, want all black brothers to be exempt from military service. 7, we want an immediate end to police brutality and murder of black people.
The medical cadre sets up free TB and sickle cell tests on the corner of 127th in Harlem. The Panthers have bought a brownstone, and after renovating, will set up a free community clinic there.
8, we want all black brothers and sisters held in federal, county, state, city, jails, and prisons to be released because they have not had a fair trial. They've been tried by all white juries who have no understanding of the average reasoning man in the black community.
Black berets worn, black leather jackets as uniform, afros high, and the black power fist held higher than that. Members' spirits soar. I'm so fired up it almost takes my breath away.
Number 9, we just want the courts to make sure we have peers on the jury of people from the black community as defined by the jive Constitution of the so-called United States.
Chants, meetings, marches, discussions. The party is fighting for the rights of the poor and oppressed. My closest Panther friends include members of the Panther 21 out on bail who meet at mine, all of us sitting for hours talking politics.
10 is a summary with a major political objective. And that is, we want land, we want bread, we want housing, we want clothing, we want education, we want justice, and we want peace. And the major political objectives, we want a black plebiscite, and the UN.
Although I no longer hated white people or saw all of them as the enemy, I'm still not too fond of them, as Zaid, one of my closest Panther friends and a senior member of the party, well knows. Nope.
But some of these cats get it.
Nuh-uh.
And some of the groups are useful, Assata.
No.
You'll be good at it.
No
They
way.
ain't all our enemies.
I ain't doing
And the
it.
work is important.
I am not the sister to be standing around in a room of white liberals who have their fence they sitting on so far up their ass they can no longer feel it, while you try and fundraise. No, comrade. Zaid is a rare man. One completely capable of being friends with a woman without having designs on her. Rare. Practicing the Panthers' policy of women's equality for real. We have such an intense, honest friendship. But Zaid can also be persuasive.
What made you become a Panther, Assata?
Oppression.
And what do you think about Huey Newton?
He's a right-on revolutionary leader.
You really gonna off the pigs?
No, not tonight.
Is Zaid your Panther husband?
What?
You know, is he your cat.
Try touching my afro again and you will see a side of this panther I didn't want to...
I'm sorry, sister.
I ain't your sister.
Right on. My apologies. You know, it's just that with your hair and your berets and buttons and the black leather jacket thing you all got going on, it just looks...
Listen, black people have been oppressed by you for 400 years. We are still being oppressed by you. The Panther 21 don't need your moral support. They need concrete support. The bail bonds being set are ridiculous and racist. If you can help, great. If you can't, don't stand here and say that you can. You all are quick to demonstrate against U.S. injustices overseas in a minute without any awareness of what's happening right here in front of you. $110,000 is eventually raised for the Panther 21's bail, but on presenting it, the pig judge refuses their release. We are organized, we are focused, we are helpless. I am furious.
No more pigs in our community. No more pigs in our community.
As much as I love the party, my criticisms of it stand. To me, we should differentiate between the above-ground struggle and the underground one. And many members are falling into repeating slogans without understanding their meaning. The political education program of the party that has such potential is not fulfilling it. And this is a party that has some of the most politically conscious sisters and brothers in it, but is failing to spread that consciousness to the rest of the cadre. And in my opinion, and it's only my opinion, many members underestimate the need to unite with other black organizations. The party growing so fast is another part of its problem. And from its inception, the Black Panther Party is under constant attacks from the U.S. government Counterintelligence program, COINTELPRO, set up by a pissed-off FBI and a frustrated American government exasperated by the rules of their own laws, as Zaid explains.
COINTELPRO, covert and at times illegal, a program surveilling, infiltrating, eliminating, discrediting, disrupting, misdirecting, and neutralizing the activities and leaders of domestic political organizations in America, including anti-Vietnam War organizers, civil rights activists, anti-colonial movements, and, of course, the Black Power movement.
Sisters and brothers, I'd like to say. The party asks me to publicly speak, which I'm deathly nervous of, so I practice alone in my apartment, speaking anything and everything into my rickety tape recorder, trying to improve. Hello? Hello?
Joanne?
Hello? Hello, who is...
Stop making tapes, Joanne.
I don't know who it is. I don't know what to think. I haven't been able to pay my phone bill in months, and I haven't been cut off.
The FBI and police perjure themselves in court, repeatedly raid Black Panther Party members' homes with little or no evidence, which has resulted in deaths. COINTELPRO.
I'll leave in a hurry, clocking the two white men sitting opposite my apartment again. They couldn't stick out more in the middle of Harlem if they tried.
July 1967. COINTELPRO Black Hate is created by the FBI, instructing officers to disrupt, discredit, and neutralize the activities of black nationalist hate-type organizations. Organizations that include the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, headed by the well-known organizer of hate, Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. The FBI is ordered to ensure there will be no black messiah. No single respected black figure who could, would, can, and will unify black movements. No black messiah. COINTELPRO.
Huey starts expelling long-standing members in a private purge. Almost every project we work on barely gets off the ground. Gone are our black berets and leather jackets because of police harassment. Our easy openness is replaced by fear and paranoia, our organizational aspect becoming chaotic. I have so much love for the party, but I am starting to not recognize it. After about a year, I leave the Panthers as the chaos and paranoia has grown to intolerable levels. Unknown to us, the FBI and COINTELPRO are pitting organization against organization, misinformation against misinformation, Panther against Panther, and we don't even know it. And those two white men sat opposite my Harlem apartment.
Your place is bugged out. You got 2 pigs on your tail at all times and pigs crawling all over your crib while you out here right now. You weren't imagining
Tony,
nothing.
I haven't done anything.
Neither had the Panther 21 who you've had around your place how many times?
I left the
No
party.
difference to the pigs. You go back home now, you ain't coming back.
News just in that we are bringing directly to you. 2 New York police officers have been brutally, senselessly, viciously machine-gunned down on Riverside Drive.
You seen this?
It is under
I haven't been out here. I haven't seen
You
anything.
gotta see this. Look at this.
described
Look at
as
this.
an horrific.
Look at the scene. Look at this. Assata, will you come over and look at this?
Have lost 2 honors.
That look like you.
Yeah, it looks like me.
That you?
Well, that's a picture of me.
Thanks for tuning in. And now, back to the music.
The Daily News carries a picture of me on the front page. Headlines screaming I'm wanted for questioning in relation to the machine gunning down of 2 cops on Riverside Drive. I despise violence, but despise it even more when it's used to oppress and repress poor people. And while I feel sorry for the wives and children of those dead police, I was relieved to see someone else besides black people, Puerto Ricans, and Chicanos being shot at. Tony, I haven't been out for days. I didn't do nothing. I couldn't even have been anywhere. Tony buys me a wig. I work out all the places I cannot go, which is most of the places I know. I work out all the people I cannot go to, which is most of the people I know. I work out anyone who can be traced to me, which is most everyone I know. I call no one, not even family.
What the hell took you so long? Get in here.
You don't have to.
I know I don't have to nothing. You done involved me already by turning up, and if I didn't want to be bothered, I wouldn't have opened the door. So, woman, will you shut up?
Across town to this old acquaintance who I knew couldn't be linked to me in any way.
Y'all militants ain't got no damn sense. Now, where you going, the moon? Wanted posters of you were everywhere. The pigs got a shoot-to-go policy on you. And I read the papers to see what shit they lying about and who they lying over, and can recognize your front page face anywhere. So take that wig off. You look like some kind of clown. Freshen up. Take a breath and help me with dinner. Even a militant like you gotta eat.
Police repression comes down so hard and fast on black movements, folks are forced underground all over. Those folks now include me. I now understand the impatience of my underground brothers and sisters wanting to take things to the next level. Armed struggle can never be successful by itself, but as long as any violent actions don't impede our long-term revolutionary plans, I understand a few targeted armed acts of resistance shouldn't be ruled out. I understand and endorse that. The definition of home loses its meaning over the next few years. It is stressful, frustrating, necessary. I am constantly on the move up to and including May 2nd, 1973, when Zaid, Sundiata, and myself driving in a Pontiac on our way to a meeting via the New Jersey Turnpike are stopped by state troopers. My name is Assata Shakur, and I am a black revolutionary.